Hello, my name is Demi. Welcome to my channel. Let's get right into the reading. So this is going to be a short and sweet spirit baby reading. So we're going to start with a spirit baby poem and then we're going to end with a spirit baby poem. So the first one we have here says, a higher frequency, that's the kind of parents I need. Always striving to do better than who they were yesterday. I need you walking your talk so I have an example to applaud. One day I will lead the way for souls who are a little lost. I'll be born with a special map, making sure they don't fall for any traps. The earth realm can be chaotic, but I sure do know my way around, and people will respect me over many towns. Do you know what I'm hearing before I sat down to do this reading? I was hearing the venom and the cure, the venom and the cure. And I feel like this spirit baby is kind of going to be like a creator and a destroyer. That they're going to hold both energies. They're going to be very, very powerful and very, very balanced. And they're going to walk that middle path. So they're going to walk between the light and the shadow. They're going to walk that Christ consciousness path, the path of the heart, the path of Jesus Christ, the path of becoming ascended. I'm hearing ascended master. So they literally hold that energy of being an ascended master. They're going to come through with a lot to teach. And I feel like you guys, because of what it's saying here on the card, they need you to be that example. You guys would have been doing that work. So you won't be all love and light. You won't be all like kind of obsessed with the shadow word and doing shadow work and kind of looking at people in love and light and being like, like you're not judgy like that. You were choosing to walk in the middle. You see the truths in both, in the light and in the dark, and you know that everybody is here to play their role. You're very, very understanding, those of you that I'm tapping into, and this is what these spirit baby need. This group of spirit babies coming through, they need very understanding and open-minded parents. And then we have here, I dreamt of this tree and a fluffy buzzy bee. My grandma told me that my wish would come to be. I'd always felt more connected to the other side, but the more I ground to earth, the more I come alive. I used to dream that I could fly. Fear of falling never crossed my mind. Illuminated you will be, my great ancestors said to me. Listen to the wind, follow the trees, they'll lead you to who you're meant to be. My spirit baby visited me. He said, Mummy, find your wings, then you'll be free. And soon enough, you'll be guiding me. My higher self connects the most when I flow like a river and gaze at the willow tree. I'm claiming my power, and oh yes, I mean to boast. Again, so it's that energy of being very, very connected to spirit, but also very, very grounded. So it's a both. It's the both energy. It's the creator and the destroyer. It's the light and it's the dark. And it's being very, very tapped into origin, to ancestors. So I feel like you guys are going to teach the way. So whatever spiritual practice you have, or how you venerate your ancestors, how you teach to know where you come from, like this is very, very powerful. They're always going to remember the things that you say, the wisdom that you pass on, particularly when it comes to showing gratitude for those who came before you. You guys could have like a shrine or an altar within your home. And your spirit baby could like really love, like when they're a baby, they could just stare at it, like their eyes will lock onto it. And what else? Can I get one more poem? That's way too many. Do you know what? We're going to choose one and then we're going to keep the others that flew out for the end of the reading. Because they wanted to start and finish with a poem. So we have here, I won't cause you stress, but I will cause a trail of mess. Scatterbrained, that's what Daddy says. When he's being cheeky, I will have a gap in my two front teethies and be needy, but Mummy doesn't mind. She loves affection and says I'm so kind. A pay rise is coming to give you peace of mind. When I'm newborn, my big brother will be intrigued by my sight. Why is he cross-eyed, he asks. Daddy says you were too in the past. The focus will come. Now do you want to help me change his bum? At this point, my big brother will run. So some of you guys could already have a son, a little boy. Or maybe it will be a boy that's coming through first and then you'll go on to have more children. But let's get some more messages. Let me use this deck. So what else does the collective need to hear for this reading? We have here Eight of Wands and King of Wands. So there's a lot of movement. Very powerful movement is happening with you guys, and this is giving conception, and that this child is going to be coming through very fast like a rocket and just being shown a rocket. So they could be fan of rockets. You could be seeing that sign everywhere. You could be seeing like images, pictures of rockets. I'm staring at the clouds now, so maybe you even see like a cloud that is shaped as a rocket. Some of you could also see a name or initials within the clouds, and this could be like the initials that would be of your child. You could have a certain name on a list and then like your partner's surname if you're the woman watching, and I feel like you're going to see these initials in the clouds. That's coming through someone very, very significant. You guys could also be seeing dragon shapes in the clouds, so do look out for the cloud divination. Again, I'm picking up on a group of you who are very, very psychically inclined. You have powerful gifts and you're very connected to your ancestors, and the ancestors are connected to the air element. So I do feel like they talk to you through the wind, and they're going to talk to you through like birds, through nature, but particularly through clouds. And as I've said that, a bird's just flown past my window. What else, Spirit? Some of you guys could have a lizard, a pet lizard, some sort of reptile, or maybe your partner does. I'm being shown a lizard. It could also be a snake that's coming through. You know, is it called a kimono dragon? You know, the lizards, the little dragons, and they kind of have the little wing bits. I'm seeing one of those as well. And some of you could be very much into fantasy and drawing like certain anime characters. Maybe it's like certain mythical animals and creatures you enjoy drawing, or this could be your partner, or this is going to be the spirit baby coming through. But there's fantasy coming through. I'm just seeing the word fantasy. What else, Spirit? That's way too many. We're going to take this one that fell on my lap, which is the Empress. There's something about your spiritual path. I'm not getting a religion. I'm getting more so a spiritual path that you practice where you're very, very tapped in and connected. And you're going to teach this spirit baby this. This is what they need for their lifetime. Because a lot of them are going to be within the spiritual community doing that work. And I'm hearing the word Messiah. So they're going to be at that example. They're going to be that teacher. They hold a lot of wisdom, a lot of jewels. They have very powerful star energy, like its energy, main character energy. Because I'm staring at the stars here. People are going to see them. They're going to see their soul. And they're going to see their spiritual rank. Something about tomato juice. Maybe some of you guys drink tomato juice. You know that cocktail that people tend to go for after they've had a night out of drinking. Was it called a Bloody Mary? That, I've seen that. That's what's coming through. What else, Spirit? Can I get one more card, please? Thank you. We have Two of Cups. That is beautiful. I'm staring at the lying up here. So maybe this spirit baby will be a Leo, or you or your partner are. You and your partner could come from different backgrounds, like different ethnicities, different races. Maybe there's an age gap. Maybe you just come from completely different walks of life. Some of you could have been born into money or a higher class. Because I'm staring at a jumper I've got over here. Hold on, let me get it and show you. And it has a class written there. And I was just staring at the class. So you could come from like different tax brackets or different classes. So maybe you're like more working class and they're the upper class. That's coming through. There's some sort of difference and there's a mirroring when it comes to you and your partner. And now I'm seeing well, I'm not seeing there's snakes on the card here. The spirit are talking about snakes and they're talking about the Kundalini. This child coming through is going to have a very risen Kundalini. It's awoken. It's not coiled. It's not going to be there ready to be activated in this lifetime. They're coming through. It's good and ready. It's like ready to go. I feel like their psychic nature, it may scare people around them. I don't feel like it will scare you because like I said, I feel like you have very, very powerful supernatural abilities. You're tapped into spirit and the occult. But the spirit baby, they could know things or tell people things before they happen and then they happen, and this could scare people around you, like maybe like family and friends who are going to be a part of their life. They're going to kind of be like, what the fuck, and kind of be looking at your child like they're an alien, but you're going to know. So you may need to protect them when it comes to that. And there's a powerful unconditional love here and a genuine mutual appreciation when it comes to you and your child. You're going to like your child. I'm hearing like you're going to like them. You're going to be their friend. You're going to want to be their friends, like going through life. You know, some people have children and their children can be like a demon child. It can be quite aggravating and annoying. Not this spirit baby come through. You're going to like each other. You're going to enjoy each other's company. I can just see, like, I'm being shown a meme when it's like there's a little boy and his dad and they're just chilling there watching TV. And obviously the baby, the toddler can't speak properly and he's just speaking in his baby language and the dad's like, oh yeah, okay. That's what I'm seeing. So you're going to have that kind of bond, very, very warm. What else, Spirit? That was quick. We have here a woman holding a coin. Again, there's something about money and abundance and the class that you came from. So maybe you came from like a working class and you had to really build yourself up, climb that ladder and get yourself up to a higher class. But I do feel like there's something about money between you and your partner. So maybe those of you who haven't met this person yet and you're about to come into union with the mother or father of your child, they could come from money. What else, Spirit? And it's that black cat energy. This spirit baby is going to hold that black cat energy. They're going to be very, very tapped in when it comes to the mysteries of life. Very tapped into the divine feminine. What else, Spirit? Can I get one more card from this deck? We have... Okay, we've got two. We've got Archangel Michael that's come out with the Thinking Woman. But some of them could be destined to be writing a book or writing some sort of holy scripture. It's going to be a book to do with spiritual truths, to do with the mysteries of life. And I'm hearing quantum leaping, something about timeline jumping. And I'm being shown a time machine. So I feel like they're going to come through and they're going to teach the collective about how to understand past, present and future, how they're happening simultaneously, and how to understand we have parallel selves in different dimensions. They hold all of this wisdom and this knowledge, but at the same time, where they kind of exist up here in the higher chakras, they're very, very rooted and they're very, very grounded. So it's the lower nature and the higher nature, the light and the dark, creation and destroyer. They walk in the middle, they walk that balance. They're very, very powerful, very powerful. And you had to be ready and in that alignment for them to be coming through. You had to have your wings. You had to be that butterfly. So some of you may have been asking for this baby to be coming through, praying and been trying to conceive when you were a caterpillar. But you had to have those wings sprouted. You had to be that butterfly. I'm seeing the number 17. So you could be seeing the angel number 17 everywhere. Is that it, Spirit? Yeah. So that's all the messages coming through for this reading. I hope that did resonate with somebody out there. And I'll see you in another video. That wasn't it. I ended too abruptly there. I forgot to read the last two poems. So the last two poems that flew out that they wanted read at the end are Cushions, cushions, cushions. I like the way they feel. Soft and squishy. This is not a drill. A male figure is a firefighter. He really doesn't like lighters or smoking for that matter, but he does enjoy a good food platter. I do too. We go on plenty of picnics and take photos of the moon. I'll be due soon. Mummy's been preparing the nest. Daddy's been running lots of tests. Getting ready in your own ways. You're about to be amazed. So I'm staring at firefighters. So someone's partner could be a firefighter. But I do feel like you guys will do a lot of things outside in nature. Because again, you have this connection to your ancestors and you like to be outside in nature a lot. You could have like a big garden. If you don't already, like when you're moving and your children are here earthside. Because I'm seeing you, your kids, your partner, you're in the garden. It's like you're created this picnic. So you guys could be doing that in the future, having a lot of picnics outside, but it's like you're at your house, you're on your own land. So some of you could be having dreams. Maybe you're in the current process of revenerating, of having like a homestead. That's the energy that it is giving. And then we have here Mummy's physical twin with a bit of daddy thrown in. Avatar vibes. My eyes are rather wide, but not doe-eyed. There's nothing naive about me. I see, I know, I believe in Earth's many mysteries. Archaeology is cool. That may be what I do. I love to dig and bury things. Keep an eye on your purse and keys. Oh, that reminds me, hide and seek. Little Bo Peep. I'll point and wave every time I see sheep. Toy Story is one of my favourites. Promise we'll watch it someday. Yeah, the energy that is given is you guys live like maybe in the suburbs, so there's like more like greenery going on, or you could like visit the countryside a lot. This is what is coming through. It's given like the countryside, it's given a farm life. That kind of energy is coming through, or this could be a dream, and this is what you guys are working towards, because this child needs to be like they need to be free. But I feel like a lot of you just live on the suburbs, so you won't live in the like the center and the major cities. You kind of live on the outskirts. And I feel like you'll be called to be moving and to be doing that if you haven't already when this child comes through. And some of you, they could well be born when you're in like a block building, and then you won't be there for long, like maybe like the first 6 months of their life, and then you move, so they won't remember that, they won't know that. They just keep showing me land and a farm, very, very significant for some of you. But maybe the person that you're going to meet, this could be like the difference in you and your partner. Maybe they come from that. Maybe they were raised on a farm, on a homestead. Maybe their family has like a lot of generational wealth and they have land. And this is like what you'll be moving into. Or this is what this child is going to inherit. They're showing me the word inherit. But that is all the messages coming through. I hope that did resonate with someone out there, and I'll see you in another video.